Hello, students. So, today we are starting with the first chapter of your 12th standard, that is Accounting for Partnership Firm Fundamentals. So, let's start with our 11th standard first. In 11th standard, we studied accounting for sole proprietorship. Now, when we studied accounting for sole proprietorship, life was very simple because sole proprietor means single owner or uska business. So, what are the advantages of a sole proprietorship? मेरा business, मैं ही owner. So I can do whatever I want to do. मेरे decisions, मेरा पैसा, मेरा profit. But then there are lots of limitations also of a sole proprietorship. मैं अकेला कितना कर सकता हूँ? So there is a limitation of capital. There is also limitation of skills. At the same time, sole proprietors also have unlimited liabilities. It means मेरे पर्सनल असेट्स भी बेच के मुझे मेरे बिजनेस का लोन चुकाना पड़ेगा. So I have to sell my personal assets also in case I am not able to repay my debts from the business money. So from sole proprietorship, we want to evolve in 12th standard to partnership. Now, as the name suggests, partnership. So, partner means what? You are joining with someone else, or we can say that more than two people are coming, or we can say that minimum two people are coming together and doing business. So, in partnership, first we need to understand that how we can start a partnership. Now, students, we need to understand that from sole proprietor you are moving to a partnership. So, whom are you going to make a partner? Is it some stranger? Obviously not, because partnership is like a relationship which we are going to start. So, we are generally going to make a partner whom we know, whom we have faith on, whom we trust, or who has a very good credibility. So, how do we start a partnership? So, it can be casually, like we meet someone whom we know and we ask him that you want to be my partner. I'm doing a great business. We can do far better than what I'm doing single handedly. So, we just met our partner and we said let's start a partnership, and the other person said yes. So partnership can be oral. So we just came together, we verbally committed to each other, and we started doing business. But is this advisable? As long as there is no dispute, there is no problem, because whom would you be a partner with? Someone you trust. तो ये जो मुंह जबानी है, ये जो वर्बल कमिटमेंट्स है, वो तब तक सही है जब तक कोई डिस्प्यूट होता नहीं है. So as long as there are no disputes, everything is fine. But whenever there are disputes, what would have been more advisable when you started this relationship as a partnership? So generally and strongly recommended is written partnership. Written partnership means there is a partnership agreement, also known as partnership deed. So we started this journey of becoming a partner, but in the beginning of the journey itself, we say that let's write down everything so that in future, if some disputes arise, we can always refer to this written agreement. So, how we can start a partnership? It can be oral or it can be written. Now, very interesting. Let's say you started with a partnership which is oral. You just two friends came together and they decided to start a business. तो friend है, तो ऐसा कोई doubt कभी भी mind में नहीं आया. We never doubt our friends. We always trust our friends. But then some disputes happen. Now आ सकते हैं disputes, दो friends में भी dispute आ सकते हैं, दो partners में भी dispute आ सकते हैं. तो आगे जाके कोई dispute आया. So what do we do now? There is a dispute. Friends ना रहे, trust factor is gone. तो अब क्या करेंगे? So at that time, we'll go to the court of law and we will say that we had a partnership, we were doing great business, but now we have disputes regarding these following points. So what will court do? So court will refer to the act known as Indian Partnership Act. Which year? This is 1932. So before India became independent, this act was enacted. So in case of any dispute, we will resort to Indian Partnership Act. Now for sole proprietor, no such act is required. But when we enter into partnership, any issues or any disputes, we would always, or the court will always refer to Indian Partnership Act 1932.